Hi, my name is Dr. Ellen Wesley, and this is Dr. Ellen's Best Medicine. Welcome to my channel. I'm an emergency medicine physician in Chicago, and my purpose with this channel is to educate, enlighten, empower, and entertain. I want to make your day better than it already was. I'm an emergency medicine physician, and I've been a physician for almost 40 years, and what I'm hoping is that some of my knowledge and experience as a clinician can help to make your day easier. I think that all of us now are occasionally in panic with the COVID-19 pandemic and with quarantine. And while fear is healthy and natural, rational fear is healthy, panic is just a waste of energy. And I think that a lot of times panic comes from just not having enough of the right information. There's so much misinformation out there, and I want to use this channel to dispel some of it and hopefully get rid of some of the panic that's out there too. So today is part 2, mental health during quarantine and a pandemic. I talked a little bit about anxiety and worry last week, and this will probably overlap some of it, but I wanted to go over some of the same things and expand a little bit on what I spoke about last week. There will be a separate chapter with my friend Dr. Lynn Greenberg on parenting during a pandemic and quarantine, because I'm sure that's a problem, or at least a challenge for many of you. So today I would like to talk about, I think, feeling overwhelmed. I know I've been feeling overwhelmed in that it's also very new. We really don't know what's happening next, and I think any expert you listen to that implies that they do know absolutely what's happening next is not really an expert. The most knowledgeable of the experts tell you that there are probabilities in this direction or that direction, and I think that's really hard, not knowing. And on one hand, this is so unfamiliar, and on the other hand, we're getting conflicting information even from the experts, and certainly from people in positions of leadership. So that can be overwhelming. It's essential, I know I've said this before, but to pick a reliable source who you listen to regularly, and choose your sources carefully. Choose your sources really carefully. I talked to an Uber driver a couple weeks ago, and he said he was listening to 2 different TV channels, and I couldn't understand how he could be listening to both of these TV channels and not be schizophrenic. It's hard out there. It's hard. So, there's a feeling that happens, I think, because of feeling overwhelmed, that so much is new, so much is unpredictable, and it's painful. This is not what we would rather be doing. We're restricted so much in what we're used to do and what is good for us, best for us. We're having to rethink almost every aspect of our daily lives, and that can't be easy for anybody. I think the overwhelming feeling comes when it comes up for a lot of people. It worsens whatever depression is already there, and I think that it just seems like things are never going to get any better. And if you're somebody that tends toward depression, you feel like that anyway. And I want to make sure that you talk to somebody that you trust every day. Every day, run stuff by somebody. Call for help. There are free services for mental health available by phone in every community, whether it's a suicide hotline, whether it's a clinic. Check it out, what your local public health, local mental health services offer, but I guarantee you that there is a service free of charge, someone that you can talk to so that you don't have to be all by yourself in your head. That's essential. That's absolutely essential. And talk to someone. You know, I always tell my patients that talk to somebody that you feel comfortable with. That means not a stuffed animal, but a human being. And you need to feel safe. You need to feel as though you're not being judged. You don't need to feel uncomfortable when you're talking about your feelings. As a matter of fact, that's the most important time not to feel uncomfortable. You know, because I know I feel more crazy when somebody's judgmental of me, and part of getting better is feeling the feelings and realizing what you're feeling and working through those. Mental health is not the absence of feeling. Mental health is how you react to feelings, how you react to uncomfortable feelings, how you react to good feelings. Mental health is a good partnership between your intellectual brain and your heart. It's a tough thing to do, but the road to mental health has a good deal of talking to yourself quietly involved in going along that road. So depression, okay, obviously thoughts of suicide, thoughts of hurting anybody else, please see a health professional immediately. Immediately. You know, I tell my patients this too, that, you know, the more nice people that are not on this world that have hurt themselves, the more room there is for the bastards. The bastards have enough room as it is. Don't leave this world before your time, please. So depression is managed best, I think, with a combination of medicine and talk therapy. Lots of times, just because of your own body's biochemistry, you may feel too horrible emotionally to benefit from the learning, actually. And so that's where the chemicals come in, that's where the drugs come in to help. But neither drugs by themselves nor even talk therapy by itself may be enough. It's something that needs to go together. And gradually you learn to understand what you're feeling, feel what you're feeling, and make decisions about what to do. And you begin to understand yourself in terms of what you need to do for yourself, to take care of yourself when you're feeling this way or that way. I hope that's understandable. That stuff is some of the most important ever. So good sleep, regular sleep is essential. As healthy a diet as you can do, and some form of exercise. All of this to kind of keep the blood circulating, keep the feelings circulating, all this kind of intricate stuff. And have fun. God, that's one I forget. Have fun. Listen to music, talk to friends, watch something that you like on television. I don't know, I don't play computer games, but to some extent, some time with computer games is probably a great thing as long as you don't get lost in it. If you have a pet, oh yay, if you have a pet, that's sometimes the best altogether because they love you unconditionally. You can walk around with them, even visit with other people's pets. That's important stuff. Well, let's see, what else do I want to add here? Depression, talked about anxiety, parenting coming up with Dr. Lynn Greenberg. Well, okay, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button if you found this was helpful. Leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Dr. Ellen and Dr. Ellen's Best Medicine, over and out. Bye. See you next time.